Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. If you listen to these infantile Western leaders, you think that Putin and Russia is really isolated. Every time they come in front of the TV cameras and they say something, they say that Russia is hurt economically, Russia is hurt militarily, socially, and diplomatically. And Russia is isolated. Well, sorry, but it seems like the Western countries live in an echo chamber. They live in their own little box, and everyone who's outside of their box, they're isolated. But remember, the echo chamber is about 20 states, 20 countries, not even. I would just say 3 or 4. These are the guys who call the shots, who are asked about certain things. It's only one who makes the shot, who calls the shots, and that is United States of America. And 3 little ones that pretend like they make decisions. It's Great Britain, France, maybe Italy, and Germany. No, they don't make decisions. France tried to show that it's independent. You're not, because when Zelensky told you that you don't help them, you immediately help them. When Zelensky told you, why do you talk that much with Putin, you stop talking with Putin. So you're not independent. You're in the same club, you're a weasel. That proved to me, once and for all, with evidence, that you listen to what they tell you through Zelensky. No, thank you very much. So, and then you have other countries that say Portugal, Romania, Spain, Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, Albania, and they are weasels, bottom feeders. Pop, 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 you know, that's what they are. And that's the echo chamber. Or they got Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea. They don't have South America, they don't have Middle America, they don't have, Asia. They have not even India. Pakistan, sometimes, it depends how the wind blows in Pakistan. That's how they are, which is fine, that's their interest. Middle East, they're done. So what exactly, who's isolated? So if you don't do what they want, they're going to isolate you from them. So you isolate everybody, you're going to be isolating yourself with the 3 little, I don't want to, weasels, let's put them like this, around you. That's all you got. You got the 7, 8, 9 countries, 10, 12, 20 out of 193. And I'm not Lao and Molau and Gulau. No, not I'm talking about that. Well, big countries. All right, so let's see what happens here. I'm saying that also by trying to see who visited Biden in 2 years. What leaders? Who are the leaders of what countries visited Biden? I'm not talking about the Council of America or whatever, the Americas, and no, I'm not talking about that, where he has to show up at the G20 or G7 or United Nations. No. People who came at the White House and spoke to him. Were there 10? Were there 10? 7? Now I have another one for Putin. You can say, oh, what about Putin? Remember, Putin is the isolated one. Okay? Isolated. So people would not show up to him. Why? Because this guy's isolated. No, this guy's going to punch you in the face if you go and talk to Putin. Like Imran Khan, the former Pakistani president. Prime minister. That's what happened with him. He went to talk to Putin, bang, motion of, no confidence vote. Okay. So, Reuters, October 13, 2022. Now you can say, what do you say, Emil? Who's that? Well, it's very important location. Just remember, Palestinian leader does not trust America but happy with Russia. So you say, Palestinians. Well, Palestinians, look how many people support Palestine. How many people support, let's say, Zimbabwe? Are there movements around the world, or at least in the idiot countries of Europe, supporting, Zimbabwe, my friends? Anybody? Hey, hello? Namibia? Honduras? No, Palestine. Is Palestine bigger than Palestine? You know what I mean. Palestine. Is it bigger than Honduras? I don't think so. What about Zimbabwe? Certainly not. Namibia? No. Liberia? No. But all of a sudden, so it's the location, it's the importance. Look how many groups, how many people support that. So they're more important than others, if you want to put it this way. So I don't want to hear, the Palestinians, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, they have big support. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas met Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday, today, restating his mistrust of Washington in resolving the conflict with Israel and expressing appreciation for Russia's role. That conflict will not be solved. You know when it's going to be solved? When there are going to be no Palestinians. That's what, when the Palestinians are not going to be able to exist over there, and they will somehow they will not breathe anymore, or which is very hard because they make a lot of kids over there. I think the median age over there, or average age, is like, I don't know, 27 or something. So young population, and they all love Israel, United States. Let me tell you that. So there's not going to be peace over there. How do you envision peace? Those guys being their own country and Israel next to them or something? Okay, that Palestinians being dropped into Israel, remember that's a Jewish state. It's not, it's just for, oh no, Emil, there's so many Arabs over there. That's true, but if you get more and you use democracy, you know what's going to happen? Certain people will vote in a certain way, and then who's going to be the president of Israel? Mahmoud Abbas? Pretty soon. So let's see. So Abbas reiterated his support for the so-called quartet of international mediators: Russia, the United States, the United Nations, and the European Union, but said the United States could not be left a free hand to act alone. I wonder why. And I'm quoting, "We don't trust America, and you know our position. We don't trust it, we don't rely on it, and under no circumstances can we accept that America is the sole party in resolving a problem," end quote. Abbas told Putin at a conference on interaction and confidence building measures in Asia, CICA, in Kazakhstan. Who? It can be within... What the hell is going on here? This is from October 13. I was like, what do you mean they're Kazakhstan now? And I'm quoting, "It can be within the quartet since it is a great country, but we will never accept it as the only one," he said in televised remarks. The comments echo the 87-year-old Palestinian leader's long-standing suspicion of the United States, Israel's main ally. It's not a main ally. It's the, how you have a pit bull. Go get it. Or you go hunting. If you go hunting, you release the dog around and you just stay and all right, that's basically what's going on here. You don't believe me? Look how many senators have dual citizenship of a certain country. Even Kushner was over there, the senior advisor. Don't start me with that because I have names. Bang. But what? What's wrong with that? A little bit of diversity. Oh no, they're considered white. Okay, Abbas said he was completely satisfied with Russia's position towards the Palestinian people. Russia stands by justice and international law, and that is enough for us, Abbas said. I was quoting. And I'm quoting again. "When you say you stand by international legitimacy, this is enough for me, and that is what I want. Therefore, we are happy and satisfied with the Russian position." All right, and this comes from what? Reuters. Reuters, you're going to be closed. Tomorrow you're going to have FBI looking through your stuff and find child pornography and illegal documents over there, and drug dealing and money laundering and all that, and pedophilia, obviously. Anyway, who knows? I was just joking. Well, I think after you get burned 1,353 times, I think you start mistrusting certain kind of elements. In this case, but the quartet, you can't. What are going to have? United Nations is becoming increasingly, because it used to be, but it's increasingly becoming a U.S. Business owned, or sole owner of the United Nations seem to be United States. Then you got the European Union. They have no balls. They are 100% controlled by United States in the foreign policies and economic policies. And then you have the United States is the conductor of the whole thing. And you have Russia with its own interests and whatever they do. But I'm not going to talk about who has a higher trust rating here, but you just have to look only in the past 30 years and realize that the answer is clearly. All right. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.